Yeah, hello. Buonasera. Welcome to a flight from Rome to Napoli in the good old Bonanza. We are taking more fishy, caviar, eggs to Napoli, which makes absolutely no sense, obviously. But it's very lucrative, and we got ourselves 627 pounds of which fixing to get in the air here because we have controls online. So we should have this flight more or less covered. We are going to talk to Fiumicino approach because Ciampino is within the sphere of influence. So they are handling departures out of Ciampino as well. Flight plan is set for Rome to Napoli. In case we can't land in Napoli, it's probably best to return, so we got plenty of fuel to do that. And got ourselves a flight route as well. We're gonna see what sort of departure we're getting. There's a whole bunch to choose from. We're looking at the overview here. Quite massive. It looks like we might be getting something like maybe the Rati 7 Zulu or something. Got my trusty notepad here in order to note down things. And why did I close this? We are standing around here, somewhere on the apron, parking stands. Let's see where they put us. Okay. Tango Charlie. Stand 512, I think. There we go. Okay. Here's our route. And we are at Tango Charlie, stand 512. Quick look at the weather. Rome to Naples, and there's no heavy weather at all. Satellite image also shows more or less clear skies here. So technically perfect VFR flight, but we're going to be flying IFR today, just because we have controllers online. Yeah, and we're starting this guy. We need another 457 pounds. There we go. Balance. Switch to pounds. So we got 300 pounds of fuel. There we go. And we're adding. Oi. Oh. How much is missing? 52 pounds. Now, if that's not a bummer. Mm-hmm. 250 we have, not 300. That's why it doesn't work. Okay. Fine. 250, that's roughly 125, there we go. Boop, 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 boop.
Transporter from dispatch. Trading fly today. Purchased goods are coming for loading.
Bene.
Transporter, loading goods.
Okay, let's check if these guys are still here. It's very quiet, nothing's happening. No, the guy just went offline. Shite. It's always the same thing. Okay, we're gonna have to talk to Center then, which is at 124.2.
Transporter from dispatch. All goods are loaded. Let's go to the next market.
We'll listen to the 80s quickly. What the hell? What's the 80s? Ah, it's offline now as well. Oh, God. Okay, fine. Let's have a look at this. So... no 80s. Yeah, sorry, no 80s at all. No biggie. Let's have a look at the weather information. Lira and Lir in. Okay. No significant change. QNH 1025. Let's just add this. Very high pressure at the moment. Okay. And then 124.2 is the center controller, or Roma control. Let's plug that in.
Happy New Year and thank you very much for the control. Liberty 508.
You're welcome, sir. Bye-bye. Thank you very much. Itarro 1762, Roma Centro sta chiudendo, purtroppo, e continuate con Unicom 22.8 per adesso.
This guy's closing too. That's just a shame.
Itarro 1762 Roma? Ciao, grazie di tutto e benvenuto di nuovo. Tra le tante cose sono Itarro pure io, ecco perché. Ottimo. Non per fare campanilismo, ma ottima scelta. Perfetto, ciao, buona serata, di nuovo tanti auguri, alla prossima. Merel 7754, room center closing, note RTC on the route. Unicom 1228, ciao, grazie di tutto e buon anno.
Ay, cazzo. Okay, then we're just gonna...
Ciao, grazie di tutto.
Just gonna do this ourselves. Who cares? Good. Let's hop over to Unicom then. For some reason I can't activate the SIM 122.8. Okay, there we go. In which case we're setting our departure ourselves. La partenza. And we'll take... Now we're gonna have to actually consult the available departures because I don't know. Where were we? There we go. SIDS. Runway 15. This one looks pretty simple. It's Ostia. I'm not sure I selected that, did I? Yes, I did. Okay, we'll take the Ratir 5 whiskey, I think. Sounds good. There she is. Via Ratir transition. Good. Load. From there we go to Cipro and then Teana. 12,000 feet today, our cruise level. And time to set up the old machine here. Everything full forward. Fuel switch pump. Batteries are on. Alternators are on. Avionics is on. Aircon not needed. Parking brake is not set. Ay. Okay. Don't flood the engine, thank you. Okay, looking good. Laps to take off. Let's keep this one on 1450 or so RPM, so we're not killing it. Autopilot nav mode is gonna be used, and FLC mode heavy, so we will climate. Oops, that's a lot. 100. Climate 100. That's good. Okay. Is this guy still on? No, he's off. Too bad. I missed the boat today. These guys only ever come on for an hour and a half. It's just not long enough. Okay, fine. Yeah, so when Unicom, we're gonna have to announce we have gotten to switch on all the lights. Let's use panel lights and floodlights to see something. Taxi lights will be coming on. That one's mapped. Okay. Good. And anti-ice we don't need. P2H coming on. Fuel is on the left tank. Good. Ready to go. Cowl flaps opening and annunciation. Roma Ciampino, Hotel Bravo 2 Tango Lima, taxiing to runway 15 for southerly departure, Ciampino traffic. Let's kill some people. Okay. Yo-ho-ho. So I'm going to have to taxi all the way to the end here. We don't need this anymore. There we go. Damn, I was looking forward to having a bit of ATC along the way. Prepared everything. Oh, continue on here. Brakes are clearly working. Way too fast, man. Okay. Get on Alpha here. All the way to the end. We'll take full length here because heavy. Okay, takeoff flaps are set. All external lights are on. Avionics are good. Instruments are good. Fuel is alright. Pressures are set. Radio set. And we are ready. Okay, cool. That's weather has different winds again than Flight Simulator, or is it the other way around? Okay, one more thing that we'll do once we're at the threshold is check our traffic radar TCAS. Okay. Let's see here. Whoop. Okay, thanks. That's all good. Shit, what happened now? I wipe the departure. Okay. So what I wanted to do okay, that's operational. Nothing in our vicinity. One guy at 7,000, at 3. Probably no factor. Okay. It's nicely done. New version of the NXI. I like. Still getting to grips with it, quite frankly. Okay. Sorry, this takes longer than it should. Strobe lights, no. Beacon, nav, and floodlights are coming on. The lights are good. So, final is clear. Ciampino traffic, hold Bravo 2 Tango Lima, entering runway 15 for immediate departure. Ciampino traffic.
Roma traffic, inbound CMP on the Latina 3 Papa arrival for the ILS runway 16 left.
Okay, that's not for us.
Roma traffic, I'll tell you 3001 on the Latina 3 Papa arrival. Have the other traffic inside off the nose. We'll maintain visual separation for 16 left.
Cool. Okay.
Thank you.
Trims are set to... Okay. Here we go. Power coming in. Set and achieved. Airspeed is live, both sides. 70 knots. 80. Lost the center line there.
Transporter from dispatch. If you have fragile or perishable goods, watch your flight.
Okay, building some airspeed and the ground effect here. And flaps are up. And normal landing. Positive rate is gear up. Pitch for 100. I'm gonna try and fly this manually for a bit. Got some traffic on our left here. Okay. Comes our shallow right turn at 1500. We passed that. Look at that. Finally fixed the visibility of the other aircraft in the sim. Oops. Too optimistic a turn. Where did that guy go? Over there, okay. Yeah, close enough. Close enough to our path here. It's not too bad. Good climb rate here. Taking the least risk of stalling out while being so heavy. It will take a little longer to get up there, but that's fine. At least we picked the golden hour. Looks fantastic. According to procedure, we have to be at Ratir. There's actually no climb restrictions at all here, so we can go as slowly as we want. We could also take a shortcut, but let's just fly the SID.
Liberty 5080, Roma traffic, still inbound, CMP, flight level 3000 feet.
No factor. Mixture, or just the props a little bit.
And Roma traffic, I'll tell you 3001. Still got the traffic off the nose, and we're going to switch over to 16 right for Roma outside stuff.
Do you have wind information, Air Liberty 5080?
Yeah, it's 130 at 3 last I received.
Okay, thank you.
Helpful.
What's your speed?
210 knots.
Okay, I'm doing 210 as well. Thank you.
Okay, we got traffic. On our nose here. For some reason I can't lean the mixture properly. nasty left turn in a second. Reaching Cipro. There it goes.
Roma traffic, back to the 3,000 feet inbound, hold zero for that, descending to 2,500.
Okay, time for the autopilot to do its thing. Ooh, aggressive course corrections.
Roma traffic, I'll tell you 3001 descending 3000 feet to 16 right.
Let's go through the after departure checklist. We have gear up, flaps up, our landing lights are still on, our taxi lights are off, engine gauges are looking good. I was a bit worried about the volts because I was standing around quite a bit on the ground. We got biggest part of the climb behind us. We're going to try and switch the fuel tank at this point. Okay. Prop mixture throttle set to climb. We're going to switch our pressures to standard. At this point, transition level was somewhere around 8,000. Let me just check that.
Roma traffic is in the district at your 80
6,000.
Localizer for runway 16, 2,500.
This guy ahead of us is much faster and higher, not a factor. Okay, next stop, Cipro. That's quite a detour, so off our wing to the left, that's Ciampino and Rome behind. So we went all the way to the west and now we're flying back over here to the east, as you do. The larger the town, the more convoluted the departure routes. And quite frankly, we probably would have gotten a shortcut here anyways, but we just flew the procedure as published. Funny enough, it's not quite right here compared to what we have in the flight plan. This appears to be simplified somehow. But we're basically taking a shortcut to Cipro. We probably could have put in this VOR as a waypoint. Yeah, that's probably my bad. So we just gave ourselves a shortcut. We didn't actually have this in the route. No. Interesting. Yeah, and then at the destination here, we're gonna see how we best get in. It would have been nice to have some ATC around. Doesn't look like anyone's gonna show up at this point. They're always at the other side of the pond. From over here, they're active there, and the other way around. Sucks a bit.
Roma traffic in the G35 to 911
There's nothing else to do. Some brilliant royalty-free music. Okay, we made it to our cruise altitude at this point. Leaned the mixture one more time. Don't dare go up higher than this. We don't have any oxygen on board. And it's not like anything bad will happen at this point, but realism, man. Okay, we'll take the prop back a little bit now. Keep our power in until we reach some decent airspeed here. It should start building now that we reached cruise. We can close the cowl flaps. Could have closed them a long time ago. Okay, what else is new? Time to destination. Oh wow, that just got reset. That's interesting. So I'd like to change some stuff here. System setup. Okay. So the thing that I'm interested in is these values up here in purple. So ground speed is always useful. This is, I think, the course. Delete this. Stop. The track and the ETA. I'm actually more interested in the ETA at the destination. 31 minutes. That's gonna drop now because we're building on speed. Back to the flight plan. It's gonna be pretty fast. Ultimately, we got a bit of a tailwind at 4 knots. There we go. Pretty much straight from the tail, so we're tracking pretty much on course. And it will be dark once we get to Napoli. Let's have a bit of a look-see. So we are going direct here to Cipro, then Teano, and now we have quite a bunch of choices here with regards to SIDs. Many of them are either straight in here, depending on winds. Prevailing winds usually seem to be from the east here, at least the last couple of times I flew in, and then one of the nicer approaches is over Ischia. Bit of a holiday island here, volcanic island, and then that takes you straight over the city. Very scenic approach over the hill. But I guess the other way around is not that ugly either. Over here's the volcano, so something to look at. Let's check out one more feature of the new NXI version, which is, select the cursor here, go to the destination, and what we get is the METAR. Now, I'm not sure which meter that is. Is it VATSIM or is it Flight Simulator? But what it says here is 010 at 3 knots. So wind is negligible anyways, but slightly from the north. It also says a variable north to northeast. So that probably takes us into a westerly approach anyways, which is pretty. I'd like to fly that one. With 4,000 broken, broken at 2,000 as well. 13 degrees, 2.10, QNH 1027, and no significant changes. So, best possible weather for flying. Getting a bit choppy here now. Everything's in the green, fuel's now balanced. We're gonna run down this tank into the yellow and then probably switch the tank at the top of the descent. Right, so where were we? We're probably taking this one. That fit on screen? Not really. Full screen here. Okay, so down at 12,000, then descend to 10,000. We can do that roughly around here, I guess. That's 30 miles across. Then 5,000 over Ischia. That's our initial approach fix. And then probably fly the ILS. That's down to 4,000 and then 3,000. Let's localize runway 06. That's the one. Yeah, we'll brief that a bit later. Something's crashing. OVR toolkit. Yep, silently dying. Very nice. Alright, back. Good, 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 good. Okay, while nothing else is happening, I'll be taking a quick break. Back in 5 minutes. Okay, just reached Cipro. Here, it's now 160 miles to... There we go. No. Can I collapse this without closing it? Nope. Okay, I'll keep it close. Okay, let's lock this in. So we are taking the Teano. What is it? Teano 1 Sierra arrival. Go procedures. Select arrival. Select load. There it is, and then the approach. We said we'll do the ILS 06, ILS Sierra via Ischia intersection. Okay, and now we need some of the information. Let's just do the brief before we do anything else. Alright, we said 12,000 down to 10,000 and then 5,000 exactly, apparently. And they give us an upper or lower limit here, and there's no speed restrictions or anything, so we'll go to flight level 100 exactly, down to 5,000. Then from Ischia we do the turn, probably take a shortcut from here. Extremely straightforward. There's a holding at Ischia, which we won't be needing. Okay, and then here's the approach plate. Let's just put that one on for good. Okay, Campoticino. Minimum safe altitude 8,400. That's largely because of this big friggin' volcano here. Ah, that's the wrong one. What the hell? Jesus Christ. Mouse is playing up. Approach ILS Sierra. Okay, Ischia here, 5,000. Then Oleva. Oleva is our. Is that the final approach fix? New. Right, no biggie. So okay. 4,000 at Oleva. Then down to 3,000. Glide slope is 3.5%, a little bit more than usual. We'll probably have a descent rate of roughly 800 feet here. We got poppies. Minimum decision altitude 680 for the ILS, with a runway visual range of 1.5 kilometers, so that's the amount of distance we need to see off the runway. 1,400 meters actually, so that's not going to be a factor here. So we are category A, 680 feet MSL. In case that doesn't work out, we are continuing on, runway heading up to 6,000 to this waypoint, and then U-turn, then go hold over, what is that, Sorrentino, so something, down to the Amalfi coast here. This is Capri. Easy peasy. So certainly nothing else. There's also a circle to land approach here, which we could use with a higher decision altitude, 1,500 meters. That's probably pattern height, pattern altitude. Not gonna do a circle to land. I'm gonna do straight in. Okay, that is it then. We passed Diana as well at this point, so we're heading down to Ischia. On our left here we should see some lights. Probably difficult to see on stream. What did we say, 680? Yes. So let's switch on the minimums. Set that to 680. There's going to be lots of scrolling. Please, working title, make this thing more of an accelerated twisty knob. Okay, there we go. Nope, we're just loading it, not activating it. So we do fly the ILS, that means we cannot use the GPS other than for guidance, that's fine. And it's time to descend down to 10,000. Well, yes, that down at a gentle 500, 600 feet per minute. Take the power back a little bit. And as we did say, we're going to switch the fuel tank. If I could see it. There we go. Not better. You're kidding me. There we go. Okay. Down to 10,000 feet at Romeo November 1401. So plenty of time left, but it's going rather quickly now. Also building up speed now. No traffic in sight. Okay, 10,000 reached. Iska here on our synthetic screen. Sure, landing lights are on at 10,000 feet. And next step down will be 5,000. We'll have a look at the METAR again for where is it? There. Okay, Kino 1027. Winds are still variable. 2 knots, not a factor. Altitude on the autopilot to be at 5,000. Once we're ready to descend, we'll punch in the QNH. Oh, there we go. Bay of Naples just under our wing with Vesuvio at the south end of the city. We're gonna make a little detour here out into the ocean over Ischia, which is coming up, and then turn left, fly the ILS. Actually, probably fly the visual with ILS guidance at this point. There's absolutely nothing going on here. Okay, so we're starting our descent now. Vertical speed. Standard 1500 feet per minute. Cowl flaps open for landing. Okay, speed is good. Don't want to extend over the maximum maneuvering speed. Okay, next waypoint coming up, down to 4,000. Okay. Then we can activate the approach just before reaching Ischia, which is 7 miles. And there, that's it. Time to activate approach and also select approach mode here. Okay, we already got the green localizer needle. Helpful. Coming up on 5,000. Perfect timing. Also coming up on Ischia at this point. Power out a bit. Props full forward. Mixture goes probably almost rich at this point. Oops. There goes the needle. Let's see if the airplane does what it needs to do. It doesn't look like it, to be honest. So the approach mode. Localizer is armed, but not engaging. Great. And it does the wrong thing. That's fine. Okay, we take manual control here. Did bust through the altitude, as you do. on the localizer. Look straight in from here. Hauling ass now. We're too high because we forgot to switch to the local QNH. Well done there. Right, 4,000 on the localizer. And waiting for the glide slope to kick in. It should be a matter of seconds at this point for the needle to move. Actually do go IMC here for just a little bit. Okay, runway's in sight. The ILS is a little bit offset here. If we check this out. Yep. Okay, here comes the green dot. Final approach fix. Yeah, so we're a bit left of course here, and that is because the ILS is tilted a little bit, a few degrees to the right. We can just make it straight in at this point. Okay, final approach fix here. Remember, final minimum decision altitude 6.8 MSL, 680 feet. So now we're too high. We'll wait with the gear and everything. Can wait until quite late here. And just to be safe, we'll make an announcement. Napoli traffic, Hotel Bravo 2 Tango Lima, type Bonanza, ILS runway 06, 6 miles, full stop. Napoli traffic. Okay, we have 130 knots on the needle, which is good approach speed. It's too slow even, potentially. Over here, the bay. In the background, we have the volcano. Very nice. One comes in quite low over these hills here, residential areas. There must be a hoot living down here. It's very pretty, especially coming in at night here. Okay, we're a bit high, too much to the left. Speed still 130. Drop the gear, speed checks. Landing lights are on, and flaps 15, speed checks, we're in the wide arc. It's probably going to be enough, flap 15 is all we need. Bit choppy here, we have a little bit of a tailwind at 4 knots. It seems to be variable, gusting 2 to 5.
500.
Yes, 500. How many times? Yeah, we're gonna make sure we keep our speed up here.
500.
Because tailwind, plus we're still heavy,
500.
but we're looking pretty here. 2 white, 2 red. Threshold is offset here quite a bit. Okay, idle. Let's float this thing in. Almost no rudder required here. A tiny bit. Okay, floaty, floaty. Bam!
Transporter from dispatch. Go to the parking to unload goods.
A bit too much to the left, but otherwise good. Greased it. Ups are up. We'll take the next one to the right. Manual braking. Okay. Napoli traffic. Hotel Bravo 2 Tango Lima, runway 06 vacated. Napoli traffic. Non ce nessuno. Landing lights are off, taxi lights are on. Setting our trims. Flaps are up. Peter Heat coming out. Yeah, just about kept it above minimum fuel here, emergency fuel. So we probably could have even made it back to Rome on this. Would be a bit tight, I think, but depends whether we had already tried a approach or not. If we decided to turn around at 10,000 feet, no biggie, we would have easily made it back. Okay, we're heading to the general aviation area. Not sure the ILS chart was helpful or obstructed the view. However, I forgot to switch it off. Okay, this is it here. Oop. Maybe not. No, we'll fit in between. Chop suey. There we go.
Transporter, unloading goods, stand by.
Okay, parking brakes coming in. There we go. Yes, thank you. That was an hour. Avionics is off, alternators off. Strobe nav beacon. Panel lights off, floodlights off. Actually no. I can see shit here. There she goes. Ooh. Ok, ci siamo. Welcome to Napoli.
Transporter from dispatch, all goods unloaded. You can sell them to the market.
Oh crap, let's not do that. Every time the Bing map refreshes, everything freezes and dies, so that's better. Okay, we got 178 pounds of fuel left, which is obviously plenty. The market. Let's hope they actually buy this shit. Okay, done. 518,000, so It's not going to be enough for some new plane, I'm afraid. What do we have here? Nothing of interest, so we might have to continue from here. I also left some cell phones here in Ciampino. Yeah, I switched off the strobe light here. Great. What else did we do? Yeah. Landing lights were not on, so it's interpreted that as overspeeding. Landing lights not on. Very good. Landing lights on and off. Yeah. We'll learn at some point. Interesting departure. The rest was trivial. And this thing is bothering me as well. It's either one does not activate the approach, and then if you activate it here, it does a U-turn, or you activate it early and it overshoots. So, safe thing for now might be to just manually fly a vector here, and then arm the localizer. I don't know. I'm gonna have to try this out. And here we are. Okay, that's all for now. Thanks for being my co-pilot, and I'll catch you next time around. See you then.